Today's behind the scene is going to be featuring the beautiful Miss Casey. We're going to go over some natural light shots, adding reflectors, adding flash, getting a car involved, and then hitting the beach and catching that sunset. Jessica and I were both shooting this one. She stayed behind the camera, I think 99% of the time, and I really wanted to just play around with the lighting. So on this behind the scenes, I'm gonna focus mostly on shaping light. This is at Bowditch Beach at Fort Myers Beach, Florida. And we love this location because we get to the shooting site early and the sun is still a little bit high and harsh. So we're able to kind of get off in these trails and stuff and get some natural light shots until the light gets better for us out there on the beach. This first section's, I wanted to play with this reflector that had this golden reflector side to it. And I really haven't used it much and I always thought, well, that's kind of cool and I have it. Why haven't I used it? Here it is. Here's Casey in the shade. The sun's behind her, so if the trees and stuff weren't in the way, then the sun would be right on her back. It was way too harsh to do that. The dynamic range would be way too much at this time of day. So we got some shots of that, which was great. And I grabbed the reflector, the golden side, and what you're seeing on her hair is all additive from the reflector. So that's a lot of fun. Jessica and Casey decided they were going to do a portrait with a Mustang in a busy parking lot. Okay, that's pretty tough to do, but we did it, and it was pretty fun actually. So we had key light on the right, camera right, got her car sort of in a position so we could remove as much distractions from the background as possible. I grabbed the AD200, put it in the back, and then used that same reflector that we had. It has like a shoot-through scrim, so I was able to soften the light a little bit and give the car a little bit of a backlight. Then we started headed over towards the beach, and then I saw this gorgeous field with the sun was just coming in, the grass was a little bit high, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And so we just had her squat down, and this is a natural light shot with no flash, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. No, we flashed it. Never mind, it's not natural light. So we just had her squat down here, put a little flash on her to fill in, and it came out perfect. I love this shot. And this is a beautiful young lady sitting on a tractor. We got out on the beach and the sun was still a little harsh. Now remember, in Florida, we don't have a golden hour. We have like a golden 5 minutes because the sun is just coming straight down and hitting the horizon line. It doesn't come in at an angle, it just drops. We hid her in the shade of a sand dune, and then that golden rim light you see on her is from that golden reflector again. So now we're into that sweet light. The sun's down to the horizon line. We've got our flash all set up. Jessica switched over to her 16 to 35 millimeter 2.8 Gmaster lens and got down low to the ground, started taking advantage of these reflection shots. And if you haven't noticed, Casey is also an elite dancer, so how fun is that? And then from there, we really just started working different situations, straight up natural light shots, added flash, different compositions, just started playing around and being artistic in those few moments that you have with the light, as beautiful as it was. So this was a super kick-ass shoot. Casey was phenomenal as always. Loved her wardrobe, her posing, her makeup, her hair. That was all perfect. Makes our job that much easier and way fun. My name is Michael Von Pick and my partner's name is Jessica R. Bunger. And we are wedding photographers as well as portrait photographers of all kinds. We absolutely love what we do, and we think it's one of the greatest jobs in the world you could have. Thanks for checking us out. If you want to find out more about us, we're on social media all over the place at evokestudio.io. Website is evokestudio.io. And I hope to see you guys back soon. Thanks for hanging out.